What's going on? It's your boy Carcino here, and let's talk about it. Not too many of you guys in my chat really know what's going on, so I'm here to enlighten you. Claressa Shields, who calls herself the GWOAT, greatest woman of all times, is gonna fight Christina. Hammer time. The German night train. Let's discuss that before I call it a night and go to bed. What's up, Chase Money? So this is a fight that's coming up this weekend on Showtime. Unless you're in the New York area, definitely look into going to check it out. It's at the Boardwalk. Definitely go check this fight out. It's going to be worth it. It's the main event, too. Claressa Shields from Flint, Michigan. You know her story. She came up hard. She was sexually abused coming up. She went through a lot of stress in her household. She didn't let that bother her and break her spirit and her soul. She worked hard, went to the Olympics, and won the gold, male or female, the first woman ever to go back to the Olympics 2 times and win the gold both times. Christina's Hammer has been the champion for almost 10 years, dominating people, devastating jab. Poof, 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 poof. She's 28-0. She got 11 knockouts. Who hits harder? That's going to be for up to debate. A lot of people are going with the Hammer, of course. I mean, damn, the last name is Hammer. It can't get no better than that. Hammer time. Oh, 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 oh. We called you yesterday, Mr. Robinson, to see if you can get in, because we ain't know your work schedule or nothing. I thought you was a bill collector. Typical that you would say that. Now, Christina Shields, Claressa Shields. Now, what she wants to do in this fight and what she needs to do in the steps leading up to this was she needs to basically listen to everything John David Jackson got to say. And she should be successful. She's going to stalk her and pressure her. Because if you smother the punches of the Hammer and put a lot of pressure on her, she needs space to be strong. She has a very good jab. You don't want to be on the end of that jab. You got to get close to her and stay close to her. Now, I got to call people private. If I don't call people private, my phone will be ringing all day. Well, if you don't know him, you should know him. Claressa Shields is the first woman to ever headline her own fight card, her own Showtime. Claressa Shields is the only woman to basically do what she's done, bring boxing to its forefront. Layla Ali didn't do it, and Wolf couldn't do it. They were handcuffed by the politics of their time. There were plenty of times Layla Ali fight was way bigger and way more attention and draw into it than the Klitschko fight, and they wouldn't even HBO didn't even want to air the Layla Ali fight. And they had her. She had her father, Muhammad Ali, there. I got my notification. I should play the lottery today. Yeah, you should. I had to go through hell just to get this to go. Who my money's on? I'm gonna go with Claressa Shields because she from Flint. Something in the water over there. Literally, they crazy. Flint people crazy. They've been crazy. It didn't just start. For all the belts, the unification bout. Claressa has 2 belts, but the Hammer, she got 2 belts. And then the ring belts on the line. So whoever wins this one will be the unified champion. So while she was an amateur, she was 17 years old. Christina Hammer team was challenging for her to go pro and fight the champion. They offered her a shot at the title at 17. But she was like, I'm not ready for that. She's been fighting a professional. I'm going to go ahead and stay amateur. And she did and won another gold medal. Then she went pro. People thought she was going to go pro after winning her first gold medal because that's usually what happens. But she was like, no, I'm going to keep going. Who is this Hammer? She's a nightmare. She's like 6 foot tall. I must break you. This is Creed all over again. This is Creed 2. That's what you need to know about this fight. This is Creed 2. She's the big, giant Russian bear. No, she's from Germany. And she's very strong, very powerful. She likes to get her advantages. She stays on her angles. Boom! She has more knockouts than Claressa Shield has fights. Clarissa's only have 8 fights, 2 knockouts. She gonna be screaming "me too" by the 3rd round. And these are some super middleweights. A lot of people said Claressa messed up by leaving Jason, her original coach. And now that she got John David Jackson. Listen, sometimes your original coach, they take you as far as they can take you. Then you need somebody to take you to another level. It happens all the time. Definitely in the sport of boxing, it happens a lot. So it's probably no love lost. It's just that she felt like, it's her career. Jason ain't losing. She's losing. If she lose, it's more big. Ain't nobody gonna be writing about Jason. And she probably knew she had to get better. Hydrate.
Well, I'm coming there to beat you. I don't have.
Could they beat both of them? Would beat Ronda Rousey on blindfolded. You gotta understand, these are real fighters. What we're talking about here. Ronda Rousey is an entertainer. Well, she's got power in both her hands. She's got a very good jab. Her right hand is not there all the way, but if she catch Claressa out there with that right hand, it could put her down. And now that they saw her, get dropped with an uppercut from Hannah, I mean, that's man. You talking about some sexy women, man? They got some sexy women out here. So anyway, when she got dropped with that uppercut, that just gave them confidence. Like, whoa, she got dropped with an uppercut. Like she can't take the uppercut. So now they're basing everything off of the last fight to this fight. The quickness goes to Claressa. Claressa will be there with the quickness and everything. But what beats quickness? Timing. And if she get hit with that shot coming straight down the middle, and that jab come in, boom! And the hammer, she's all about power. And she's been taking these sexy model pictures all on the gram. Y'all should be seeing, y'all should have been on Twitter and watching all this stuff go down. These two been going at it, talking about who got a bigger booty, everything. I was cracking up laughing. Christina, like, she's fat. She is fat. Oh, like, oh man, this is crazy. I'm waiting for the twerk off and wet t-shirt contest. Well, here's the situation, man. Everybody that's involved in it has created such a nightmare for everybody else that nothing's really making sense anymore. Yeah, thought they both guy people was ugly and she ain't got no booty. I was like, what kind of what is this? This sounds like two girls I seen at the mall going at it in high school.
Shopping for a car starting to feel like a full-time job? Try Car Gurus, the fast, easy way to find great deals. Car Gurus has all makes and models. Every car has a deal ready for great, so overpriced. Unlike other sites, Car Gurus even
Okay, that was something else. I used to work out with Caressa. That's what's up. Like I said, I'm going with Claressa based on the fact that she's from Flint. She's from Flint and they crazy. It's something in the water. And there's been something in the water for years. She crazy. They are crazy. I mean, Flint has been crazy. It has been known to be crazy. Now, people from Saginaw, like I told you, my family mostly from Saginaw. Sag nasty. Saginaw, Michigan. Got some in Detroit. Not that many in Detroit, but some in Detroit. Most of them for Saginaw. All of them worked at the Delphi Saginaw plant. Anybody from Michigan knows exactly what I'm talking about. So we knew Jason Richardson, Draymond Green's married to my cousin from Saginaw. His father is rather. This is what's going down. Saginaw knows Saginaw. So if you from Saginaw, Michigan, they know. And everybody from Detroit, everybody when they talk about Flint, is like, whoa, they over there by Flint. Flint is a whole nother world. Flint is a whole nother world. It's just something, it's different. They more rough, they more short tempered, they more they're more to the point than anybody you've ever seen. To give you a prime example, the Durrell brothers, Anthony and Andre Durrell, his family. You think that was an incident where his uncle just sucker punched that fighter in the ring? That's Flint. All that was Flint. Believe me, Flint is a whole nother world. All that was Flint. I saw that, we all witnessed that. When he sucker punched my man in the ring, bip, bip, bip. That's Flint. All of that was Flint, Michigan, on display live. Well, style and quickness is good. But for this, it's going to take strategy. She's going to have to get close to the hammer. She got to be able to deal with the hammer's power. She's going to have to get past that hard stick jab. And she's got to close that distance. And she's going to have to get in there, get her work, and stay in there. Stay close. This is just like Creed 2. Trust me, you got to stay in there. John David Jackson should have her in a tire like they did Adonis Creed and say, go in there. You got to stay in there. Trust me. She's going to break. But you got to be willing to stand in there. Work closer. Who's the better defensive fighter? Both of their defenses are pretty good. They don't normally get hit that much. What's up, Mr. Sledge? I see you. Claressa, here's the thing about Claressa. She's better instinctively than anything else. I want to see now is the technical when she really has to make some adjustments. Like when she got knocked down, she had to get up and start thinking. And when you're in the amateurs, it's different. In the amateurs, you got short rounds. You got 3 rounds, maybe 2. you got to start going to work right away. As soon as the bell ring, you got to work fast. Boom, ba 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 ba, because you got to start. You're only gonna be there 2 rounds, so you got to let it all fly. Now you train for 10. Naturally, you're gonna work slower. You ain't gonna burn yourself out. You got to look for the right angles, look for the right spots. And what she sees in Christina Hammer is that she thinks she's a little stiff. She likes to move to get to her spots. Christina is like A, B, C, and D. She's very straight like this, straightforward. There's no lateral movement. So if you crowd her, she's not going to really throw punches. She's not going to throw punches until everything is correct. So when she sees that she has a perfect line, the German sickle, the German hammer is going to throw that shot straight down the angle. She's going to get to an angle as soon as she bounces, and if Claressa is chasing her, pow, she's going to drop the hammer on her, or she'll sneak a right uppercut. Boom, and she's got the power to drop her. Don't ever think she don't have the power to drop her. She do. She possesses power, and she has a very hard jab. It's stiff. So Christina's jab is very hard. Now Claressa, what people don't understand is she's tough and she got some pop. She just needs to throw the punches correctly. Sometimes she gets a little wild, and when she gets in wild, her punches are not accurate. If she shortened the shots a little bit, and put a little bit more finish on the punches and turn her hands correctly on the shots, she would get more twerk on. She got the Mike Tyson thigh. she got she got them legs, and she twists them hips like when she get in close and she throw boom boom putting the work in. They feel it. She got that pop. She got some pop on her. Right. So that's why John David Jackson's there. He's not there to teach her how to box. He's there to polish what's there. So no disrespect to Jason, her trainer. No disrespect to him. He did as much as he could. Now it's time for her to have somebody add on and take her to the next level. As a trainer, I understand if you like, look, I work with you, I did this and this. Fighters leave trainers all the time. And unless you have a contract with that fighter and you just training them off the love and the strength, that love will break your heart when they go somewhere else. But in the inside, you should know this is all I know. And if this person knows something that can make you better and you believe that, then go ahead. By that Claressa being family, he should understand that. All y'all people here, and only 17 of y'all like the video. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. That is a shame. This is the first time you got women out here fighting for the first time, headlining a card. They're the main event of the fight card. Shame on y'all. Y'all asked me for boxing videos. I give you a live boxing video, and y'all didn't even donate to the page. And I said, you know what? I'm still gonna do it anyway, cause I said I was gonna give y'all a boxing video, and I'm gonna give you a boxing video. All right, I liked it now. Shame on you, Willis. You should have liked the video as soon as you got here. So I hate that. You talk about, I'm like, you didn't even let me know what happened to you. You got a ticket. I saw that you got a ticket, but my God. Now, more of old man Braun. Tyrone, pray for us all. Oh man. Well, all right, let's try to get you on the line this time, Mac. Your back must be feeling a lot better.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I see. Your back must be feeling a lot better. You out here wilding.
My energy never changes. Put me in the goddamn wheelchair. You gonna still get the same body. Especially when you're trying to, throw shade in my book. You know what I'm saying? Trying to bring the truth, show love to the people. You know what I'm saying? We ain't out here hurting nobody. We just try to do a bit, do it real good. They real good for y'all.
Yep, and
Five dudes in there going down because they beating on to the hits on Twitter. So they'll be back. Don't worry about it. They might turn those to likes, so don't worry about it. they took care of business.
Yeah, man. I told you before, man, when we was talking about it, man. But I was like, you used to always come through, show support to the Streamlab. You click the link in the description box. I was like, Streamlab worked perfect for Mac. I like as soon as I saw you up there, I was like, I'm calling.
In your bread. That's it. My viewership is to go anywhere, is to go to you. Paper, if there's anybody that's donated, we already know the system. We already know they playing games, so it's only right. You know what I'm saying? If motherfucker got it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I've been rolling since 2009, so we've been doing it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this. This ain't nothing new.
Yeah, that's what's up. So, yeah. So, are you watching this fight this weekend?
Of course. How am I gonna be able to watch it? Will it be pay-per-view? Will it be public?
It should be on. No, it's gonna be on Showtime.
Oh, absolutely. As long as it ain't on HBO.
No, it's on Showtime. HBO, HBO wouldn't do nothing like this.
They could.
Nope.
They could.
Yeah, everybody didn't cut them off anyway. Well, everybody dealing with them.
HBO Jets of sports. The box.
Yep.
They're the Jets of box. But yeah, man, I've seen in the video, he was talking real grinded about New York dudes. And I'm sitting here like, what did we do to you?
What did I say, grimy, about New York dudes?
Some video, he was like, yo, grimy New York dude. But this is my man, though. I'm like, damn. I'm like, when we do you, we don't like that. It's just that man was, the crack era has done a lot to the community. We're recovering, man. We still recovering. Shout out to Phoenix Avenue.
I was like, man, y'all keep throwing people off the roofs, man. What's up?
Right over there, yeah, man. This is great.
Y'all still throwing people off the roofs, man.
That's like 2010, 2015. By that time, though, if you're still going to the roof in their projects, when those are getting thrown off in the 80s, you're stupid. You're going to get you one of them little plastic wings, make it real good.
Oh, man.
We don't get high like that. We don't do better drugs. How's the family? How's grandma doing?
Oh, grandma, she's doing all right, man. She's actually doing a lot better. She's getting up. She's walking around. You know, she's walking slower now, but you know that's natural. That's gonna happen.
That's what's up. Because my grandmother, she comes from the triple bypass, but
that's a blessing.
She wasn't like telling me too much, but she told me that she was going back to the doctor. So I'm honest, I'm down south and everything. She said she's gonna go and get the receipt or whatever. And, you know, I guess grandma, you got to turn them upside down to get all that information.
Oh yeah, you ain't kidding.
You say, I mean, yo, my cousins, they got her, yo, her feet were so swollen when I went to visit her, man. I was so sad. It almost looked like she had a stroke. I stayed down there with her. By the time they had her on that juice, yo, she went right back to normal, around, no medication.
Wow.
It's Christmas. Like, we had to go to the emergency room on Christmas morning. I was with her, right on her back and everything. She was so much pain, but she feels so much so much better with the natural, just eating naturally and maybe having one solid meal, not eating what she used to.
Right.
She feels so much better with that. Like, you gotta like real good about investigating natural forms of these. You're right. This way you don't even get superior. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's good though. You know, let's get on a positive note.
Yeah, that is, man. That's a blessing.
I saw the Klan rally out there.
You say you saw the what?
I was in Kevolution City, man. I saw the Klan rally out there.
Oh yeah. For the thing with Jesse and everything.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So what's going on?
Man, that stuff, when that happens downtown, you know, they got the right people down there. You just stand back because things gonna explode. And they kept bringing the whole precinct down there. And they was like, look, what y'all bringing all these dudes down here for? You know, it's like, look, the dude, you live by my house. You supposed to be on the block doing your job. You out here doing this, protesting Jesse. Why don't y'all do some investigation? Man, they got like all these cases of missing black girls that have been kidnapped and ain't been found. They ain't even investigated. The parents don't even know who on the case, like who the detective is. But they got 17 doggone detectives investigating something that could have been done in 2 days. I'm like, are you kidding me? You need 17 detectives to find out this information on Jesse? These dudes walked into the store. That's the camera footage there. I'm like, you got all this with one detective. One detective can't get this. What in the world you need 17 detectives for?
The city had already done the work on the case for them. City structure, the people downtown had already done the job. The fact that it was down there, the job was already done for them.
Exactly.
You see, there's no way you can go downtown in any American city where you can't be seen. So the job that was already done. So I would love to see this encounter resources that is the case. And then I would also like to see someone litigate these documents, how they came in. So I mean, I want all the facts to come out. Even though it's not gonna come out, but I think they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose this approval. Everybody thinks kill boxes and a gun in now. I doubt it.
This thing is bigger than Jesse. See, the thing is, it's bigger than Jesse.
Murders in Chicago, right?
Well, it's plenty of murders in Chicago, but the thing is that they're going to definitely realize the rabbit hole go a lot deeper than just Jesse. Once they realize that, they're gonna have to back off of it. And that's what's gonna happen. They realize this is way above their pay grade. And when the cops realize something above their pay grade, they ain't gonna want no problems. Nowhere, shape, or form.
I looked up, I did my own research on Chicago. Was I on the topic of researching the Chicago outfit and the Democratic Party in Cook County? Was I on to something right when I researched their history?
Yeah, you was doing something right. I mean,
Exactly.
you went through that, but the thing is, the thing about Chicago is that you gotta understand is this. The people who were in charge of it and the way it was ran from the government perspective, that has basically never changed. The same, yeah, the same people who had the stranglehold on it. What got broken up in Chicago is the fact that they broke up the infrastructure of the people who were basically the barriers of making sure everybody was staying in line and holding it down. They took all the OGs, locked them up, or gave them time and split all them up. And now you got everybody being their own boss and can't nobody tell nobody nothing. So yeah. So the people who were peacekeepers of the neighborhood, that stuff no longer exists. It ain't even a gang problem no more. Most gangs they linking up. It's more crew now. They done took it like the East Coast. They don't care what. You got two people from different gangs linking up. If they getting money together, they getting money. So that's just how it is. And the loyalty and all that stuff, the rules, all that's gone. People had laws and rules in gangs back then, and now you couldn't touch, the laws and everything, all that was changed.
Because the people that was watching is now running the people that was running it. That's what we're now they whole. That's all. But either way, it was bad for the stuff. If you look at, if anybody goes and looks up what I just said, you can see that this is basically the blueprint that I believe that the whole country is. You know what I'm saying? Involved with a whole lot of other stuff, but we ain't gonna get into that. But thanks for confirming that because I was thinking, why is Chicago so fucked up? But then it said, ask me why I just didn't know. And I was like, God damn. I was like, I was like, this is out the open.
Well, yeah.
From there in 1890 all the way up to now, nothing has changed.
Nothing is gonna change it until people get involved and say, you know what, this is what we gotta do, man. We gotta really do something to turn this thing around.
Clean house. Clean house.
Absolutely.
Whatever things are looking at, bring to that tree.
But it's never gonna happen because there's plenty of people invested in making sure there's plenty of people vested in the fact that they want to like gentrify the area, where downtown was. Because over the years, downtown is like where the projects was. Those are all the projects right downtown. Yeah, they had to get all the people down there. When they putting all that money down there with them big stores, Magnificent Mile, still one of the most expensive strips next to Beverly Hills. You go down there, F&A Swartz, all kind of stuff down there. So they want to move. Right. So they had to move people out and raise the rent, gave them money, and they sent them over to Inglewood. That's the only place they can go with their money to afford housing. Then the people over there serving, you at war with them, the people that's been there. So the war's been going on for years. And now you got all these people moving out to the suburbs, making it hell over there, moving over here, making it hell, because they coming from different areas. Same thing happened in New Orleans and Houston. Houston got crazy and got wild because, yeah, right. They moved them out and moving people into other areas. That led to a lot of problems. And when they came to Houston, the same thing. They let the people in New Orleans, when Hurricane Katrina happened, they gave them all that money and they sent them to Houston, their neighbors, so that they could survive. And once they was over there with the neighbors, trying to survive, they took the money and doing what they was doing in New Orleans, serving. So wherever they do, they gonna do what they do. Wherever they at, they like, all right, I got some bread up in the re-up. Then we in Houston now. So they started thinking they was gonna run Houston, and it was wars and stuff going on over there that they never had really like that in Houston for a minute. It was crazy.
Yeah, man, shit. That's no different from what's happening everywhere. Like I said, but out. Like, you know what I'm saying? At some point, you know what I'm saying, you just not there though. You know what I'm saying? So at one point, through all these dudes with these gangs and all this other nonsense, y'all get all this money, man. Y'all better pick out with your own houses, big boy down. Because at least if y'all go to jail, you can put it up. At least let that be the reason you have to put out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At least have a footing on the ground instead of going to war on ground you don't even know.
Exactly.
You going to war, you killing niggas on ground you don't even got no bread on you. Some of the ground you killing, you ain't getting money. And after you kill, you can't go back there to get money, period. So you're closing yourself out of your own community. The space is smaller and smaller and smaller.
Absolutely.
You're not doing it outside, they let you out.